What is up, Evony Warriors? So, today we're going to cover a question that I have seen many times on Facebook and on my line chat. The question is March size. How do I get a larger March size? So, you'd think the answer would be pretty straightforward. Just build the rally spot out and you're good to go. Unfortunately, it's a little bit more complicated. You got the rally spot, you got research, you got general gear, you've got Monarch gear, and you've got buffs. So let's go take a look at that, and let's talk about March size. All right, you guys. So March size is determined by a few different things. One being your rally spot, two being your research, three being your general that you're sending out on that march. He will have some skill books and other attributes that we're not going to talk about. Your monarch gear will also affect that. And so will the buffs you use on your city. And your VIP will also help. So my VIP actually just expired about 10 minutes ago. So let's go ahead and take a look. I'm a VIP 16. I've been playing the game for 5-6 years. This is server 2932. And if you look right down here, March size capacity plus 30,000. March slot capacity plus 1. March speed to monsters plus 75%. That's pretty good. March speed plus 18%. Double drop from monsters plus 20. But because we're talking about March size capacity, here we go. And I like to use all of these in one go. This is only going to get me, half a day essentially. So how do you get VIP for 30 days? I personally recommend buying it out of the gem shop. I think you can also buy it from the Alliance shop. Let's just double check. I might be wrong. I'm definitely wrong. So you can get VIP points, but you can't get VIP time. So the VIP time, you're actually going to have to go to... Boom. I always do 30 days. It's just easier. I don't forget it. If I want it to be efficient, maybe... No, I think that's the best deal. So let's go up to VIP. Let's pop that 30 days. There we go. And now let's go look at our March size. It should be bigger. There we are. A little bit bigger. Okay. Next thing. Monarch gear. I need to do an entire video about Monarch gear. It's so important. So this is your war horn. So if you... I got into composing there. Sorry, you guys. So let's click the war horn. You've got a few different options. You've got March speed, troop load, March speed to monsters. I was recently doing BOC, so I had March size capacity set up. But because I'm probably going to be hitting monsters here for the next few hours, I think I'm going to switch this over to here. But let's go back. Let's see if this is lowered again. It should be lower about 17,000. Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and put that back on. Boom. There we are. And then, so let's see. So supposedly, I have 7, 8, 9, 5, 6, 7. So I've got a little under 800,000 marching capability here. But let's go. And now let's look at using the general. Because a little under 800,000, I know if I use the right general, I can actually push a lot more than that. So let's see. We're looking for March size. I didn't do it there. I didn't do it there. I definitely didn't do it on a Jindok. They're leveled up for resource stuff. HP, attack, march speed, march size. Okay, so we're going to be using Alexander. He's going to increase the march size by 9% when he's leading the army. So let's go ahead and use someone like super basic, you know? Okay, so Washington. Like I said, a little under 800,000 marching capability, pushing about 54 million in troops. I don't want to really do this during Civil War quite like this. So we're actually going to go occupy. Let's go down to Alexander. Boom. You see how it went up to 818,000? That's a 9% increase from the other one. So there's that. All right, now the things that you need to start doing to get your march size to be increased. Obviously, your rally spot will definitely help. If I upgrade mine, it will get me. See, I need to go up to 32. I don't care about power. I care about march size. So yeah, it goes up about 25,000 troops. And then, of course, you layer on the other buffs like the 9% for the general, the increase for the Monarch gear. So yeah, there's the rally spot. And then what you need to do is you need to go into your research and you need to go to your military tab. Okay, that's your march slot, tracing. Is it coordination? Yeah, so you need to do coordination. It's just the other march slot. That's speed. Yeah, so it's coordination, super coordination, supreme coordination. So all these are maxed out for me. Obviously, because I've been playing for a long time. Let's go look at military advance and just make sure that we're not missing something here. Because yeah, this is all very similar. Reinforcement capacity. So this is going to be really important in BOC, BOG if you want to be a defensive player that gets reinforced. Increases the rallying capacity, another thing that'll help. More training. March size. So yeah, this is something that I actually need to get my academy up 2 more levels so that I can keep increasing my march size. Because as you start hitting B12s, B13s, B14s, or as you start training layers of troops, I'll show you guys what layers are. Layers are just a very basic way to slow down the progression of the enemy troops. Troops attack each other, lowest troops to lowest troops first. So let me just explain. Someone's going to be attacking you typically with these troops right here. You know, they're most powerful troops, and they're usually going to send like 1 million or 2 million of them. What you're trying to do is you're trying to get those troops to have to fight all these different layers first. That's going to slow down those troops so that your big troops can land hits on those troops. Right now, I could not defend myself. Even with 1.1 million troops, I would need to have about 3 million troops, and 2 million of them would need to be T12 and T13. 1 million of them would need to be layers. So, and that's to start defending. As you get bigger and bigger, and as your alliance gets more and more powerful people, and as you get matched up against more powerful players, those numbers go out the window very, very quickly. When we're reinforcing someone, we like to have 9 to 10 million reinforcements in that person. So, yeah. And we're not very big. Our alliance is not the aggressive alliance on the server. We're really a little bit more professional and a little bit quieter. We have a lot of rules to be in this alliance. A lot of rules regarding world chat, regarding how you how you represent the alliance in the community. It's actually become really important to me because I've seen people get in trouble in the world in the server for doing things inappropriately or for just doing things that disrupt gameplay, and our alliance wants nothing to do with that. Okay, so we covered research, rally spot, Monarch gear, skill books, city buffs. Gonna forget a big one here. So the city buffs are kind of expensive. Let's go to city buff. March size capacity. So here they are. I get these occasionally when I buy my $5 packs. You know, they throw some of these in there. You do occasionally get them in special event. You know, for participating in the special event, you don't get many of them. So you want to save these if you're going to play server war. You might want to use these for server war so that you can increase your rally size so that you can ghost troops a little bit easier. You might want to increase your rally size if you have 2 or 3 million troops and you really, really want to lay into somebody and really want to win. That's an option. Again, if they're reinforced very, very well, you might just lose everything. So yeah, that is how you increase your march size. Yep. So I'm going to get grinding here on my daily activities. I'll let you guys hang out for a minute or two as you just watch what I do throughout the day. This is what I do every time I wake up in the morning. Just try to knock some of this stuff out. Try to get a little bit more progression towards where I need to be, which is not here. I don't really want to speed that up. Kind of a mistake. Where is my... It's all resource. There it is. All right. So every day I train troops. I don't always make layers. For a few days, I was making layers every day, but it was really, really resource intensive, and I'm not quite the player that needs to be doing that. The goal is to grow a little bit every day. So you want to be, you want to be building buildings. You want to be doing research. You want to be hitting bosses. You want to be, using some of those speed ups where it's going to help get you a little further in the game. Really? It's a little annoying. So yeah, what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get as much of my daily stuff done as I can, as quickly as I can. Probably going to do something like patrol here next, just because it's super tedious. So when I'm rolling patrol, I only want to take Monarch gear, 24-hour speed ups. Level 3, I don't want senior resource. I'd take like a 500,000 resource box, I guess, just to get through this a little quicker. A 3-hour speed up is worth it. I'll take it. I've also noticed that when the patrol flips over to gems, they start giving you more stuff. Intellect crown, I'll take it. That'll help with research. I mean, you need 1 million of them to compose them, to actually make something, but... I have a Hamilton song stuck in my head. It's been my wife's go-to music lately. Got to do tax. We got to do black market. Don't forget, there's also a battlefield market. So if you're really, if you're like 5 million short on, some resource that you need to do your next upgrade, don't forget you have that battlefield shop as well. We'll go there just so I can show it to you. Oh, I missed one. Oh, well. You want to make sure that you get all these. These are probably one of the most valuable things you can get from the black market. They're resource production increase tokens. And the reason I say they're important is because, especially for weekends like this where, you're in the middle of server war and you can't be out farming, it's really important to be collecting, if you can, 20 million 20 million of each resource when you wake up in the morning. I need to do my resource buffs. Boom, gonna need to compose more of those later. Boom. Okay, what's next? What's next? So what I do every day is I try to do all of my daily activities without checking the activities thing. It doesn't mean anything to me. It's just a silly game I play to keep myself entertained. I've been playing this game for 5 years. All right, we got to go take care of our dragons. Got to feed these dudes. They're hungry. Don't pay attention to the resources you're feeding them. It's so painful. It's so expensive. Just do it. I usually don't. I usually don't reset the thing because it's so expensive. I'm like, no, I'll just do it tomorrow. My strategy for this game is consistency, time, and just, keep on your grind, keep playing, keep your shield up. If you drop your shield, don't let that make you quit. Top 50 in R-Style. Okay, okay. Guess I better keep making those layers, huh? I say that, but I probably won't do it today. I want to get my research factory up. I need to get my research factory up to 32 so that I can go up to K33. Oh, sorry, K34. Am I really on K33 already? Holy crud. It's so weird. Like, I swear I was a K32. I mean, pretty much. I'm not a very good K33, that's for sure. Another thing, I'm going to wrap up on this note. Don't be afraid when you start getting stuff that says a billion resources. This is common after keep like 30, 31. You start needing to save up a billion, multiple, you need a billion of each resource. Don't be put off by that. What you got to do is when you're not in server war and when the server is not at war with itself, just make sure you send out farmers every single time. Don't forget. It's little things like that that add up. All right, you guys. I hope this helped. Thanks for watching my video about March size. If you liked the video, like and subscribe. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. Feel free to message me, email me. I'm on line chat. You can message me through YouTube, Line. It doesn't matter. You can message me in game. Yeah. Oh, you guys, ever since I started making these videos, I've seen a ton of people come to server 2932. I don't recommend it. It is an absolute bloodbath. I am probably the smallest active player on this server. I came here about a year late. The server's about 6 years old. I've been on it for 5. Unless you're like me. I've played Evony for a long time. I played Evony 1. I played it on the PC. I was ready to play this catch-up game, and I still have not caught up. So if you're inspired by these videos, play the game on your own server. play it on a new server where people are going to be advancing at your speed. And with that, hey, have a great day, you guys. It's Easter, so happy Easter if you're watching this today. And yeah, peace out, guys.